Hi, this is the new show on DomoCat64 that comes out every month or so, where I sit down and I rant about things. Let's get started. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, instead of getting trophies, because they did not have enough modelers on the development team, they instead went with 2D renders of the characters known as spirits, which, though I would have liked to have seen trophies, I think spirits are a, good supplement. So, you get a little picture render of the character from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know it's a little hard to see on the camera. But then with the Pokemon, I have a problem, because we get these as their alternate art. Look at that. Alright, now, this art alone is not that bad. But the problem comes from the fact that world-renowned artist Ken Sugimori, the art director for most of the Pokemon games, has such a distinct and lovely style for his watercolor and digital artwork of the Pokemon that is quite definitively how they look. Yet, for some reason, they're going with this art instead of Ken Sugimori's amazing artwork, with these flat 2D colors instead of the excellently shaded and proportioned pictures of the Pokemon. I find that quite ridiculous. Maybe there was some legal trouble. I mean, I know Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had to jump through some legal hoops just to exist, but still, come on. But, yes, so, what else? Alright, so, here's another problem. Wario, you know Wario, of course. Why does he look like a biker, like in WarioWare? I understand that. He's not depicted as Wario from the Super Mario Brothers games. He's depicted as Wario from the WarioWare games. That's fine if there was a sense of internal logic. For example, if Luigi was not Luigi from the Super Mario Brothers games, he was Luigi from Luigi's Mansion. But that's not how it is. Or Princess Peach is Princess Peach from Super Princess Peach, but no. Luigi and Peach are just Luigi and Peach from the Mario games, not from their respective franchises. Their spin-off games, which I find quite ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. If I could make a Smash game, I would make each character sort of a reference to their own game separately from everybody else. So Luigi would be Luigi from Luigi's Mansion, Mario's Mario 3. They kind of have that with the Zelda characters, which I love, but I just wish they did for all the characters. Except for maybe a few who don't really have any other source material to pick from, like Nessa the Inklings. I'd be fine with them staying the same, because then they could just be from their own franchises, but, I think that'd be really interesting. I know Nintendo would never do it, and Sakurai really wants to make the games just the definitive versions of these characters, which I respect a lot to preserve that, but still, Alright, so I do, even though I love The Legend of Zelda, that might be one of my favorite franchises of all time. Link's Awakening, one of my favorite games of all time since I was young, and I love the remake. Marin, one of my favorite characters in all of fiction. Why did they use this render? I'm fine with her using this render, but then when they patched in Link and the owl from Link's Awakening, how come they didn't, I know his name's Gabor or whatever, but, in Link's Awakening it's just called the owl. So why didn't they also include Marin as a spirit? Also, why is Marin not playable in the game? She could have been the rep for Zelda, for Hyrule Warriors. 'Cause she was awesome in that game. I loved her in that game. She's my main, but, so yeah, I'm really annoyed about that, because Marin's like the best ever, and she needs more exposure. Alrighty, so also, this is not Yarn Yoshi's crafted Yoshi. What is he made of? He just looks like Yarn Yoshi, but they just textured it, like on the N64. Why does he look so terrible? Why was the music in Yoshi's New Island horrendous? I hope that guy was fired. Why are the Animal Buddies not more games? I need Kirby's Dream Land 4. I know Return to Dreamland technically counts as Dream Land 4, but I need Dream Land 5. What else could I complain about? Why do we not have a remake of Mother 2, aka Earthbound, for the Switch, and why is Mother 3 not out in America yet? It's ridiculous. In the movie Pulp Fiction, when they open the box, it's an English translation of Mother 3, I guarantee it. That's why it shines so brightly, because everybody loves Mother 3. What else? Why is Classic Sonic not an Echo Fighter? Why is the Tanuki suit and the fire suit not costumes in Super Mario Odyssey? Why are Punch-Out characters not DLC for ARMS? Let's see. Why can I only customize only a few moves of the Mii fighters? Their smash attacks are all the same. Who put this ugly looking normal guy into Smash Bros? Who is he? Now believe me, I loved the Joker movie. Joaquin Phoenix did great, but I don't understand why they put him in Super Smash Bros. Yeah, so why are these called Tetraminos? Those are the Tetris blocks. Why is Tetris Effect not on the Switch? Why don't Shoe-on-Head and JonTron make more videos? Who thinks this is an O? It says that's the O Tetramino. First off, they're not called Tetraminos. Tony Tetris would not allow that to be called that if he was around since Tetris was made in the Soviet Union. That's a square. There's no circle there. That's a square. Why aren't more square characters in the game? Why is Gino not in the game yet? Why can't I be Shovel Knight? Why is Waluigi not in the game? Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah. Why did the gameplay of the Subspace Emissary suck so bad, but the cutscenes were amazing? And finally, I'm gonna show you. So, fun fact about Super Smash Bros. No, so the slime is in the game from Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is in the game. Hero Guy, he's in the game. Fun fact. So, Dragon Quest is the drawings. It was drawn by Akira Toriyama. If you know Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama's that's Goku. He made Goku. He birthed Goku. So that means Goku is in Super Smash Bros. What you need to do is defeat Cruel Melee a bajillion million times. And then you need to go to Pokemon Gold and Silver, and you need to catch a Pika-Blue and Luigi and the Super Game Boy, and you need to go get your Super Game Boy 2 and hook it up to your Nintendo 64, and take Luigi from Mario 64, since you know you can unlock him, and then transfer him through your Super Game Boy 2 transfer him to your Pokemon Gold and Silver, Crystal, and Crystal 2, and then you use that and you transfer those Pokemon from Crystal, Gold, and Silver to Pokemon Crystal version to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and then what you do after that is then you have to seek out the 7 Chaos Emeralds and resurrect Jesus Christ and talk to him, and then Jesus Christ will resurrect David Hasselhoff, who's secretly been dead and replaced by a clone, and then the real David Hasselhoff from the SpongeBob movie will carry you to Bikini Bottom, where you'll then find the golden spatula that you can then take to the sequel to E3, E4, where then you and Jesus Christ and David Hasselhoff and SpongeBob go give your Game Boy your Game Boy horror to Reggie just before he reveals the Virtual Boy 2. And then and then Reggie will use his magic Tooth Fairy powers, since you know the movie The Tooth Fairy with The Rock. The Rock is actually Reggie. And then Reggie at E4 is gonna give you Goku and Super Smash Bros. And then they make Super Smash Bros. Melee 2. Yeah. Oh, and then Bigfoot's there. And then that's how you get Goku. So, yeah, you know.